Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Martin is asked for information by Michael. Christina questioned why Sunny and Nina had decided to elope as she and them sipped drinks in Puerto Rico. Sunny retorted that he had just suggested his island because he wanted Nina to be happy. Nina added that she had given in less a minute. Christina was astounded by Sunny's persistence with regard to Michael, who had offered Willow the option of attending the wedding or not. Willow's attendance, according to Nina, marked a turning point in their mother-daughter relationship, and she was grateful to Sunny for that. After Christina left, Sunny and Nina chatted about their ideal wedding and honeymoon while watching the ocean. When Sunny questioned Nina about the meaning of her bracelet, she said that Willow had given it to her. When Nana saw a shooting star, Sunny suggested she make a wish. He had given her everything she had ever desired, so she didn't need to make any more wishes. He retorted that she had altered his life in ways he was only now starting to fully comprehend. They hugged while exchanging happy wedding day wishes. As soon as Michael, Willow, and Wiley got home, they were delighted to see Amelia. Michael was preoccupied with his phone as Wiley told Amelia about the wedding as Willow grinned. Soon after, when both kids were upstairs, Willow mentioned returning to the island soon, perhaps for a trip with Sunny and Nina. Whether Sunny and Nina chose to accompany them or not, Michael vowed that they would return. Michael said Willow farewell and left for his appointment. Wiley later received dinner from Willow and reminisced about how much fun the wedding had been. During dinner, he continued to talk about it, and Willow was happy that he had a wonderful time. He remarked that he had a great time and that he loved his grandparents so much. Later, when Wiley had fallen asleep, Willow reflected about her time spent with Nina during the wedding. Sam spoke with Carly about Drew when he got to Kelly's. Sam said that since Sunny and Nina were being married that day, she was also there to check on Carly. Carly argued that she had grown to love Drew and had let go of Sunny, but she did admit that it stinks. They talked about Sasha and expressed their happiness that she was finally free of Gladys. Sam gave Carly a hug and left after she thanked him for checking in. Carly changed the diner's sign from open to closed. Lucy and Maxie spoke with Blaze about deception at the Metro Court. Blaze, in Lucy's opinion, would be the ideal candidate to serve as the brand's new face. Blaze said that she was both startled and flattered. Blaze agreed to have her manager get in touch after Lucy informed her that they required a response by the end of the week. She excused herself and left since she had a plane to catch. Maxie thought the meeting had gone well, but she felt Sasha should have been warned. Maxie was reassured by Lucy that Sasha would remain a partner in the business, but that they needed a new face. Maxie excused herself from Martin as her phone rang, and she went to answer it. When Lucy explained the situation to Martin, she acknowledged that she was finding the Tracy settlement difficult. Although she pledged never to pardon Tracy, she believed in karma. Martin extended an invitation for her to unwind with him in his room, but he had to take a phone call. He responded to Michael, who insisted on seeing Martin at Aurora and asked for a second opportunity for Martin following his serious mistake. Martin left shortly after, and Maxie came back. Maxie prompted Lucy to remember that choosing a new spokesmodel was a significant business choice that Tracy should presumably oversee. Tracy wasn't Lucy's supervisor, so she didn't need her permission, Lucy said. Maxie believed that they needed to inform Sasha of Blaze's positive impression as soon as possible. Christina brought her beverage outside to the chapel, where she sat and gazed at the water. "Fancy meeting you here." When Christina turned to face Blaze, she was taken aback by what she had heard. Blaze said that her grandma resided there and that she had once worked at the hotel where Blaze was currently staying. She had gone to the chapel to burn a candle for her grandma when, as if by divine intervention, Christina appeared. There was a knock on the door as Sasha was gathering her belongings. Cody knocked on her door and demanded to know why there were so many boxes lying around the flat. Sasha welcomed him inside and gave him the lowdown on her departure from Port Charles. She decided to leave since it was too painful and relocate to Austin, Texas, far away from her past errors. She was being too harsh on herself, in his opinion. He began to list off all of his errors, but Sasha defended them all. In the end, he admitted to her that he had misled Mac about his biological status because he didn't think he deserved a father as admirable as Mac. Given all Cody had done for Sasha, Sasha thought any man would be delighted to refer to him as son. She responded that the movers would arrive the following morning when he inquired about her departure time. Sasha answered a subsequent knock at the door and let Maxie in. When Maxie inquired about the boxes, a perturbed Cody explained the situation to her. Cody went. Maxie assured Sasha that she would back her decision no matter what she was going through. Maxie's visit was appreciated by Sasha, who questioned her presence. "I missed my friend," Maxie said. Martin told Michael when he entered his office that he disliked being called in or threatened. Martin informed Michael that he was under no need to respond to any questions Michael might have, despite the fact that Michael was aware that he had turned Carly and Drew over to the SEC. He continued by saying that Drew shouldn't have accepted the blame for Carly because she was the one who was actually at fault and belonged in jail. Michael went on to say that because Martin's client had hurt and damaged the family, he was providing Martin the opportunity to identify the offender and make restitution. Martin retorted that the information Michael was looking for was protected by the attorney-client privilege. Michael was aware of this and threatened to give Sonny free rein to handle the situation however he saw fit. Michael threatened to tell Sonny if the name wasn't confirmed. Martin mumbled, "Nina Reeves at last." Martin was fired by Michael, and Martin walked away. Michael pulled out his phone and started listening to the discussion that had been recorded. Shady transactions, risky actions, and disastrous deceptions. Dirty dealings, risky behavior, and disastrous deceptions are teased on General Hospital. Ava Jerome is the victim of risky behavior. Michael Corinthos engages in shady dealing, and Tracy Quartermain is criticized for her terrible deception. Weekly summary for General Hospital. 16 October Monday, Michael plays dirty by hiding Willow Corinthos from the specifics of a meeting he attended. Christina Corinthos Davis receives a lovely surprise from Blaze on sunny Corinthos Island. Sam McCall stops by Carly Spencer's home in Port Charles to see whether she is actually all right. GH Weekly. Dirty deals, risky behavior, and devastating deceits. Sasha Gilmore and Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, also share a revelation. Lucy Coe and Maxie Jones at the Metro Court debate naming a new face of deception, which was Sasha's responsibility. Week ahead for G8. Ava is the victim of risky behavior as Mason Gatlin prepares to hurl her down a cliff, while Jocelyn Jacks is alarmed elsewhere. Cyrus Renault, who has just been released from Pentonville Prison, issues a warning as he resumes his evil schemes. Harrison Chase, Brooke Lynn Quartermain's boyfriend, and Eddie Main, aka Ned Quartermain, are introduced to Lois Cirillo in the meanwhile. Eddie Main also receives a talking to. Future General Hospital spoilers. On Wednesday, Lois confronts Tracy about her tragic deceit that cost Brooke Lynn her job at Deceit Cosmetics and turned her into a corporate spy. In another scene, Carly offers Sonny a tense update, probably on the attempt to prevent the return of Drew Cameron Matheson, to Pentonville. Regardless of whether Blaze and Christina are still on the island or have returned to Port Charles, Blaze confides in Christina. After Portia Robinson received a sizable increase at GH, the two of them discuss their problems. Dex Heller will be questioned by Austin Gatlin Holt, Roger Howarth, in the meanwhile. GH reservations and romantic proposals. Hamilton Finn makes a romantic proposal on Thursday, October 19, but his father Gregory Chase is hesitant. Maxie receives advice from Felicia Scorpio in the interim. Additionally, Valentin Cassadine tells Laura Collins about Charlotte Cassadine's important problems. Jordan Ashford and Portia argue once more, and Portia confronts her. Find out what happens next on General Hospital by reading this. General Hospital surprises and discourage. Alexis Davis is defeated and dismayed on Friday, October 20. She may not have been as successful as she had hoped in smearing Judge Albert Kim. While Spencer Cassadine and Ezen Prince are arguing elsewhere, Valentin has a surprise for Charlotte. Dante Falconeri is dissatisfied in the meanwhile. He is not the only person who is frustrated. Robert Scorpio and Diane Miller had a frank discussion. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.